Hey guys, welcome to my brand new channel. My name's Elizabeth and this is my first video on this channel, and I'm a smidgen nervous, so if I look it, it's because I definitely am. But today we're going to be reviewing the 24A Morphe and Saweetie collaboration. So I'm super duper excited because these colors are like so bright and there's so many glitters in here, which is kind of new for Morphe, I think. But yeah, I'm excited because I don't know what it is, but I feel like the color bug bit me lately because all I've been wearing is like colors and I'm definitely not going for any neutrals these days. So I'm sorry if you can hear like squeaky noises. That's my neighbors, and I promise it's not like squeaky noises. They're just like frolicking around the apartment. They have like a cute little kid, and it's the kid, trust me, not the parents. First things first, I wanted to go over the price, which since it's Morphe, of course it's going to be pretty affordable, and it's $29, but of course we're going to use some codes, so just pick one and you can get 20% off. So as you can see, this palette comes with 24 shades, and there's 20 of the regular size pan size, and then there's like 4 jumbo shades, which I think was a smart call, and I'll go into that a little bit later. But just to like give you a brief rundown, you're gonna have 7 pressed glitters, 3 silk toppers, which I haven't tried from Morphe before. I think it's a new thing. 2 shimmers and 12 matte shades. I think if you like glitters, you're gonna love this palette. If you don't like glitters or shimmers, like, you're gonna hate it. Oh, it's like you're either gonna love it or hate it. Personally, I love it. I've only used this palette for one look, which I tried today, so this is kind of like a review slash my first impressions playing around with the palette. I personally really liked the matte shades. It's really hard to get a good matte colorful shade down, I feel like. So speaking a little bit on the neon matte shadows, I think they are so good. Like, if you were looking for like a good neon palette, I feel like this is a great one because it gives you like just the right amount of colors, and they can go from like being really light and soft to being like really bright and neon. It's definitely not one of those colors that like you swipe on and it's like, whoa, that's a lot of pigment, like I need to tone that down. It's more like you can build it up and get it to like your desired like vibrance. So I think that's definitely a positive, especially if you're just trying to like play with colors and just trying to figure that out, because I know it can go from like 0 to 100 real quick, or some shadows don't even show up in your eye and you're like, hello. And these are definitely not chalky. The purple is like a little patchy. I used a hot pink and I used the purple, and it was just a tad bit patchy, but I mean, purples are like really hard to formulate anyway. So the colors that I used for this look today, I used the hot pink, max volume, and major inspo, and based off of those colors, I felt like the matte shades were really good. I've never really had a problem with Morphe's shades in terms of like patchiness or a ton of fallout. And I expected these to definitely be a little bit patchy and have some sort of fallout because they are like very bright neon shades, the ones that I was using at least. But I didn't have that problem, which I was really happy about because I had already done my foundation and I was not trying to ruin that and get like hot pink raccoon eye, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of the colorful shades. I haven't tried the neutrals, but just like having experienced Morphe shadows before and swatching them, they seem to be really smooth and pigmented as usual. So let's talk about like the star of the show in this palette, which are the glitters. There's a lot of glitters in here, and I know that some people are going to love that and then some people are going to totally hate that. There are 7 glitters, and as you can see, this whole row down here are all glitters, which is really nice. And then you have a orange glitter, and this shade right here, Spotlight Stealer. It's also a glitter with stars. You definitely have to be careful because you definitely don't want to drop it in like your eyeball, especially if you wear contacts or anything like that, or you have sensitive eyes, or you rub your eyes a lot. That can definitely like trickle in your eye and hurt you. I feel like they're a little bit hard to apply, or at least full coverage. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna dab them on, I recommend putting a layer of either a shimmery shadow or a matte shadow that you just kind of want to enhance with the glitter, because if you're gonna try to go in there and get like full coverage just glitter just with this shadow, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a little difficult and you're probably gonna get some glitter in your eye. I feel like, you know how you buy your palette and no matter how many times you use it, like you don't hit pan or you don't run out? I feel like you could definitely hit pan or run out of this like pretty quickly, just because with the glitter and especially the pressed glitters, I kind of rub around a lot more and use a lot more product. So definitely if you're going to be using the pressed glitters, I recommend using either your finger or like a really dense brush, because it's just not going to work with a fluffy brush. But I'll show you. I put way too much, but okay, I'm going to show you. This is just going to be like one swipe. There you go. As you can see, like I used a bunch of product. So that's why I'm saying, like, definitely put an eyeshadow on the bottom. And then if you put too much, it just starts getting crumbly and going all over the place and in your eye, and no. One more comment that I want to make about the pressed glitter, the Star One Spotlight Sealer, is that you see those little stars. You're not going to get like an exact amount of stars. Like you're going to get what you get with your finger, and it's not going to be like super precise. So if you're planning on putting them like in a specific location, either, or getting like a specific amount of stars, either you're going to have to like pick at it with like a tweezer or something and put them wherever you want, or this is just not the right thing for that, because you kind of just like rub your finger on it and then place them like this. So those kind of end up like wherever they end up. You want to put something under it, and then if you want to move like the stars around, I guess you could with like a little tweezer or something. But yeah, it's not going to be like a super precise application or anything. If you want that, you're probably better off with like the little loose stars that you can put on your nails and stuff. So next, I want to talk about the silk toppers, which are something that I have not tried from Morphe either. They're kind of like bouncy, like putty-like if you mix like powder and putty, kind of like the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. That's the closest thing that I can compare them to, and they're like a really nice texture. They're really nice feeling, but the same thing again, like I feel like if you're gonna want a full coverage just from that, you're gonna have to use quite a bit of product. I'm specifically talking about this shade right here, Secret Set. I have it on my eyelid right now, and yeah, I feel like you can totally see like the big old dent that I made in there, and I don't know if I'm just like applying it super wrong or if that's just the amount that it takes to get like a really full coverage of that shadow, but I love the formula. This is just what I'm talking about when I say like you're probably gonna hit pan on these, because if you really use these a lot, you're using quite a bit of product just to get the full coverage. I'm gonna show you and just like rub it around a little bit and then show you what just a one swipe swatch looks like up close. And that's what it looks like. It looks really reflective and like super shimmery. I love these. But maybe I'm just using like way too much and like packing way too much on there, which is like really typical of me. So yeah, you probably don't need to use as much as I did. I think I'm definitely going to be experimenting with different ways to apply it. I was using this brush right here, and yeah, I just felt like it wasn't picking up as much product, and then I started using my finger and it was like applying way better. So I think if you use your fingers, it's going to be way better and you're going to use a lot less. I feel like you get a really good variety of colors in this. Like I feel like you can use this palette to create like 1,000,002,002 different looks. This palette is super versatile. Like I honestly feel like you can make so many looks with this. Like you can go for like your bright neon moment, or you can do like a nice neutral little eye right here. I feel like this is going to be my go-to palette. Oh, and I almost forgot about the two shimmer shades. The two shimmer shades are All Access and Fit of the Day. Basic shimmer shades. Like Morphe does shimmer shades so good. They're nice and smooth and silky, just like most other Morphe shimmer shades that I tried. So that's basically all I have to say about the shadows. Overall, I really like all the formulas. I think Morphe did some really fun and cute formulas, and they are perfect for the summer that we can't enjoy because of quarantine. But as soon as this is all over, like, or even before it's all over, like rock your glitter to Walmart, girl. Like I do that. I don't know if I'm the only one who does that. I think this is like a perfect palette for anyone who's trying to get into color and glitter, or just for anyone who enjoys that kind of like fun, vibrant look. And there are a few neutrals in there, so you know, you can just step out of your box, and I think it's a good buy. I think you can't go wrong. unless you hate glitter, then you can go wrong. But yeah, overall, I love it. I know I'm definitely going to be using this a lot, and I did a tutorial on this, which I'll be posting on Wednesday. So if you like it, definitely hit the subscribe button and make me feel better. Because I was so nervous, and it would make me feel better if you subscribed and liked and commented. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this distracted you a little bit from what's going on right now. I hope everyone and their family is doing well and they are safe and healthy. And please do everything you can to, of course, slow down the spread. And yeah, I'm praying for everyone and their families. And I hope you liked it. If you did, like, subscribe, and all that, and I'll see you. I'm going to try to do every Wednesday and Saturday, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm going to try really hard.